Welcome in or welcome back to the Daisy Empath Tarot channel. I'm so glad that you decided to stop by today. I'm doing something a little different today. For the most part, do pick a card readings, but I'm really feeling this on my heart to do a collective reading and just to kind of be face forward, doing it a little bit different this time. I really appreciate all the support of the people that follow this channel, the support that you give me. Um, my heart is full. Just a little bit about my background. I am very much an introvert. I'm an empath. I have had a lot of things done and said to me throughout my life with my sensitivity. It's always been something that I felt was a weakness. As I progress further in my life, I realize it has been a strength. So actually even doing this channel was difficult for me because it may appear like I'm okay with being on camera, but I really am it's quite uncomfortable for me. But the fact of the matter is that I want to touch people's lives, and for me to have this channel, I feel like spirit and the universe can use me for that. I just feel like that's part of my soul calling. So anyways, that was a long intro, but I really, spirit has, I really feel it on my heart to do a collective reading today. So we're just going to kind of see what messages come out. I have been feeling an overall heaviness, and overall like there's been a lot of purging. Even in my own life, I just feel a lot of purging coming out, a lot of cleansing, a lot of releasing emotions that have been built up. So that is definitely possibly a collective energy. So if you feel like you've been crying more than usual, or just kind of feeling like overwhelmed with emotions, that is definitely, this reading is for you. This is going to be a collective reading. I'm going to ask Spirit what messages they have for you today. And the first thing I'm going to ask Spirit here, and it's just being laid upon my heart, is Spirit, for the listener, for the collective, where is this strong emotion or cleansing coming from? Where is this strong emotion or cleansing coming from today, Spirit? A release, I'm getting a channel of flowers. There may be somebody that is surrounded by flowers, or flowers, a rose to be specific, might be resonating with you for some reason. Your name could be Rose, middle name could be Rose, but I just really get the strong sense of flowers. Something is going on with flowers in your life. This could be a celebration. It could have been like a funeral or a wedding. Something is bringing out this emotion in you. So we're just going to get some more cards here from Spirit, and I am pulling some. So the first one I have is the World in Reverse. And the World in Reverse, what it's showing here is seeking closure, personal closure with something. So I'm getting in general, like the same thing keeps coming up inside of you, the same wound or thorn just is remaining open in you. It could be a past relationship with a lover, a intimate relationship. It could be a past maternal, I'm getting, familial relationship, coworker, friend. But it's like all this purging and these situations are coming up again to pinpoint the fact that you need closure with a situation. Okay, that's what the World in Reverse is saying, is you need personal closure. You may be feeling like, and another thing it was saying is shortcuts. So that's really interesting. It's like trying to take a shortcut or trying to do this or that to bottle down those emotions and feelings. But what happens eventually is they come back out again. It could be something little that happens, and all of a sudden you're crying for days, and you're like, what is going on here? Is all this emotion coming up? Well, when we try to take shortcuts and we don't release what needs to be released in our life, our body will bring it out at different times for what doesn't make sense to that. So I feel that if you're watching this, you know what the personal closure is that you need. And you need to go into that personal closure and focus on that part and see why you are hanging on to this situation. And the next card I pulled up was conflict, the Five of Swords. So conflict, disagreements, competition, defeat, trying to win at all costs, sneakiness, people being bullied, abusive relationships. So again, maybe the connection and this personal closure is you continue to look, oh, this is coming through, continue to look at that past relationship or partnership through rose-colored glasses. I'm getting, you're not actually seeing the part of that relationship that was abusive towards you. You're feeling the emotion that you had for that person. And so you're not looking at the full picture of what this partnership, relationship, familial contact actually was. The full picture. Sometimes when it is so traumatic for us, we forget about, our brain wants to forget about that traumatic part. We want to take a shortcut and just say, well, this person did this person did these kind things, and kind of just excuse that behavior away. That helps us to quickly move on, or we think we're quickly moving on from that relationship by justifying and saying, well, they did these nice things. Okay, and that is definitely, some of you may be involved in a narcissistic relationship, or you've come out of a narcissistic relationship and you're still learning how to move past this trauma bond. That's not for everybody, but I'm almost getting these cards like the closure for you has been so hard because you can only visualize those very few moments that were actually good, and it keeps you coming back. It's like the crumb method. This person or people keeps giving you a little bit, thinking, oh, yeah, this person actually is okay. And then boom, they come in again and bring you back down with this conflict, winning at all costs, sneakiness, being abusive towards you verbally, mentally, emotionally. This is very strong coming out, and it's actually making me feel like tightness in my chest. So some of you may feel that tightness, that dread in your stomach, like, okay, I can feel this coming on again. So that's not for everybody, but my heart goes out to you if that's the situation you're in or have been in, okay? But what's beautiful next, collective, is the next card I pulled was wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment. So whatever you need to release here, whoever you need to release, whatever situation it is, Spirit is saying, once you release that, your wishes are going to come in. Your dreams are going to come in. This connection is actually holding you back. And it's hard to see that because of only looking at the small good parts of it and thinking that's what you actually deserve. I'm getting some of you think that's what you deserved. Like you honestly can't fathom that you deserve better than that. You can't fathom that you deserve your wishes to be fulfilled. It's not even in your forward thinking. So once you release this, once you release that person and you really dissect it, Spirit's telling me you may need to write it down. You may actually need to write this person's name down. I'm getting write a letter to that person, and I'm also getting write a pros and cons list. So what were the pros of this person? What were the cons of this person? Begin to remember the whole picture, Spirit is saying. write down the whole picture so you can see right in front of you what this actually was in reality in front of your face. And that's going to begin to help you with closure on this and realize, no, this was not your fault. The person that they made you feel like you were was not that person. And that's when the wish fulfillment, it's going to be contentment, satisfaction, emotional stability, luxury, and gratitude. That's the next step in these cards. That's what you're going to feel once you release this. And then we pulled the Judgment in reverse. And this, again, when these wishes come in and you're starting to feel this, it's showing, Spirit's showing that you may have some self-doubt coming in with this Judgment card, like lack of self-awareness. The inner critic is going to try to come out again for you, collective. Okay, once you begin to move forward, you're going to have that little voice in the back of your head saying, no, but they did this for me, and I've never felt this way before, or, you know, they did something for me nobody else ever did, but what did they do the rest of the time in between that? Were they nice to you? Did they compliment you? And then the next day tear you down, call you names, you know, that type of thing. Look at the whole picture. Spirit's saying that inner critic is going to try to come out when you're beginning to have these wishes fulfilled here. The next card I pulled is the Tower in reverse. Personal transformation, averting or delayed, suffering, collapse, and restlessness. So with this inner critic, Spirit showing you may be going through this. It's a transformation, but you're feeling suffering from this collapse. This is not going to be easy, collective, to walk away from this. This could be a trauma bond I'm getting. And if you don't know what trauma bond is, please Google it and look it up. And that's why you are going back and forth. It's showing a back and forth energy here with this situation. We have the Two of Wands in reverse. So again, you're going to begin to set personal goals as you come through this energy. You're going to begin to have the inner alignment, but just be aware that you may have some fears of the unknown, and that's okay with us. This is a big change. You're in that comfort zone where you're used to being treated a certain way, and it's actually going to feel uncomfortable when you don't feel that constant chaos, that constant back and forth. That's a normal thing to go through, and Spirit just wants you to know, once you go through that, just be aware and embrace it. Embrace yourself and say, it's okay. It's okay. Let yourself feel what you're feeling. Don't try to make yourself feel anything different at that time. You know, this comes with some emotional loss. Like, letting go of this can feel like an emotional loss. Allow yourself to grieve. Allow yourself to look into those repressed emotions that's coming out with Ace of Cups in reverse. Again, more repressed emotions. Allow yourself to purge those. Allow yourself to cry. Allow yourself to get those feelings out that are bottled up. And it may just seem random. Like I said in the beginning of the reading, it may be you hear a random song on the radio, or somebody makes a comment that normally doesn't bother you, and all of a sudden you're just crying, or you feel so emotional. This is part of that purging and that repressed emotion. And when you're in those situations, you're not allowed to see the situation for what it really is. So you innately repress it as part of your fight or flight response, okay? And then I pulled the King of Pentacles, which is a beautiful energy, collective. What a beautiful energy to pull. As a whole, this King of Pentacles is all about wealth, stability, just discipline, abundance, prosperity, generosity. It's a very good releasing energy here for you. So that's just beautiful. I want to get a couple of other cards here just to see what else Spirit has. This has all been tarot I want to just have a couple more because I like to stop with this because that final tarot card is very good energy. The King of Pentacles could be a masculine energy that's in your life, that's coming in, or it's already there, and you're having a hard time like connecting to them because of this past repressed emotion. That could very well be. Everybody's situation is different, so just take what resonates here. This is a collective, so it's okay if it's not resonating. You know, there's going to be other readings out there, but if it is, please just hear the words and accept the healing and accept what Spirit is trying to say, or the universe, or God, whichever you want to refer to it as your protector and your provider. And that's what the King of Pentacles is. They're also a provider. It could also be you channeling that masculine energy if you're feminine. Okay, and it doesn't have to be a feminine watching this, by the way. This could be a masculine energy watching this, whoever's watching. Spirit, what else do you have for the collective on this future outcome, or just this situation in general with our life? Okay. I'm pulling these cards, and I will show you these because I get Virgo, I get that. You could be a Virgo. The person that you're thinking of could be a Virgo. It also says the Alchemist on here, so this could actually be something that you're viewed as, or your person is viewed as, but you've seen the truth about it, okay? This is beautiful. I pulled change and new beginnings. That certainly goes along the lines with the King of Pentacles. You're going to see a lot of change coming in. It's going to feel new because your vision and your outlook on life and people are going to totally change once you release this situation in person, because you're going to see things for what they are. Your rose-colored glasses are going to come off, and you're actually going to see things, and that's going to have a domino effect with everything in your life. Your friends, your career, where you live, everything is going to come out. The truth will come out. You'll see the whole picture, and that's going to cause, oh, that's a beautiful one. That's going to cause this new beginning to happen, and I got to cover this up a little bit, but this is the next one I pulled. You will be in your 10th house, career and success. So all this is going to bring in success for you. We had the King of Pentacles, and now we're confirming that with the 10th house. So Spirit is really saying you're going to have some change and new beginnings. You're going to have success in your career. I'm going to get one more card here, and then we're going to finish up the reading today. And I'm hoping this is resonating with you, and it's helping you release some things today that have possibly really been heavy on you. Again, the collective, it's just felt really heavy lately. Even for myself, I've been more emotional lately, and I'm trying to figure out what it is, but I truly believe Spirit's asking us as a whole to release those connections that did not serve us and to view them for what they really are, okay? All right, we're going to get one last card here and see what the final message Spirit has for you today. I'm hearing your beautiful soul. I'm getting a couple names here. I'm getting Delilah, Lily, Anna, Rebecca, Diane, Thomas, Skylar, Rose. Okay, if those names mean something to you, please take it. And this is so funny. This card, even my own personal readings, this card keeps coming out. It's called the Realm Bridger. And it's so beautiful. I'm going to read it. I've read the meaning before, but so Spirit's really asking you to look at this, the Realm Bridger here. It's beautiful. All right, and I'm sorry, I do have to turn on the light, so hold on just a second, and we're gonna, there we go. Can't see anything. But I want to see anything, because this is visionaries, architects of future, information from other realms, bridging the seen with the unseen, inspiration, seeding a new earth, traversing different states of consciousness, birthing ideas from subtle reality, journeying. Have you ever felt like there's more than meets the eye in the perception we call reality? And again, remember what I said about the beginning. It's what we're seeing. Are we seeing the full picture? Are we seeing the reality? There's more going on behind the scenes. Do you sense these things? Like, even if like those people or person on the outside, it looks like it should be okay, but your body, your senses are telling you everything opposite. We have to pay attention to those things. Do you dream in colors? Do you get visions or insights as you're falling off to sleep? Pay attention to those. As you raise your vibration and let go of these old emotions and explore different states of consciousness, you may experience things that you might only believe to happen in fantasy stories, and that's like the wish fulfillment here. This card is about bridging the seen and unseen. Intuitive painting is a method, ability to manifest in other ways. Anchoring the collective dreaming for a new future is not out of reach. Just as water changes from solid to gas to liquid, we can catch the intangible in other forms. Metaphors, codes, math. Once these visions are in the minds and hearts of many, it can merge into matter. So what Spirit is saying is you are the pioneer of your life. The way forward may be in your dreams or visions, so pay attention to your dreams or visions. You might find it useful to do automatic writing. If you don't know what that is, please look it up. You can Google it. Intuitive drawing to capture some more of the lucid information. Be creative and don't take on the opinions of others. That's beautiful. We can't. We have to go in. And the final thing of this card, which I find interesting because I hear this a lot, insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So ultimately, I believe what Spirit's asking here, the collective today, is to start to view things in a different perspective, maybe one that you've never tried to view it before, especially if you've come from a lot from your childhood, from the past, and you've always just viewed situations in one manner. Spirit's asking you to really take those rose-colored glasses off and try to view them in a different manner. See what they really are. See what you deserve and what your life could be, not what you think it's supposed to be due to your upbringing or past relationships. That's beautiful. So I really appreciate you stopping by. I just shushed my kids are home. Transparency, they're home. And I just wanted to make sure as I was finishing this. Anyways, it's summertime, school's out, but this was beautiful. I hope this resonated with you all. If you would like, please comment down below with anything that may have resonated. As you know, when you comment, like I'm not, it's okay if you don't like to do that. I understand if you want to remain confidential, but if this has really resonated and you feel comfortable, I love the comments. This is very near and dear to me in my own life, and a lot of times the readings, I'm not a perfect person, and sometimes when I read, it's for the collective, so it also goes along with things that have happened to me in my own life. So don't feel like it's like there's something bad about you. This is a collective reading, okay? If you did like this, like I said, please like and subscribe to my channel. Share this with somebody that you may think in your heart or intuition would help them or would open their eyes. And if you like this style as well, please let me know if you like this collective type of reading. I'd love to hear about that too. And I just hope that you all have a great rest of your day, and thanks for stopping by. Bye.